Okay.
Good day, mamay ko'y gwapo.
Okay, so again, akong balikan lang mo guys ha. Our topic is continuation of table, Colspan and rowspan. Okay? Colspan meaning you are going to merge column and rowspan you are going to merge rows. Laguda, kindly please turn up your mic.
Mamay ko'y gayo.
Mike Laguda, turn it off so that your chicken cannot be heard. Okay, so let's let's proceed. Okay, so let's create a table first before we can create Colspan and rowspan. Okay, so let's put some border. That would be equals to, let's say, width equals 500 and height is equals also to 500. And I want to align it to center. Okay, rows. Now I want to create a 4 by 4 table. Okay, now 4 by 4 table means 4 rows with 4 columns. Okay, so first we create the row. Okay, so this will be our first row, and since it's a 4 by 4, we need to create 4 columns. So 4 set of PD. So you
Sir,
just use the
excuse me,
power
sir.
of
Sir,
copy and paste. Yes.
pwede
Of
dito sa,
this.
pwede madto ko sa kuan sa CR na pwede on.
Sige, sige, sige. Dali, dali, dali. Sige, catch up lang. This is recorded man dyan. Okay, so next is I just copy and paste this one. Okay, so that right now we have 2 rows and 2 columns. Now that's the third row, and that is the fourth row. So right now we have a 4 by 4 table. So if we are going to, okay, so right now we have a 4 by 4 table. Riddler. Okay, for a while, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, now let's start again. Okay, so asa naman ko to? Okay, so this is the 4 by 4 table. Now let's do the Colspan first. Okay. Now I want to put some data lang no para di mo maglibog. Let's say this is your R1C1. Meaning ng R1C1 guys, that would be row 1 column 1. Okay? So this one here is okay. So R1 C2, which is row 1 column 2, R1 C3, row 1 column 3, and this is R1 column 4. Okay. Next is I'll just make a copy of this one. There. Okay. And this is R2C4. And this is R3. So row 3. Okay. One here is R4, row 4. Okay, so far so good. Okay. So nasa diha R1C1, R1C2. Meaning ani guys, for example, kani this is the row 3 and column 2. Okay, now let's start with the Colspan. Okay, I want to merge. Okay, I want to merge a column. Yung kung merge column, you are going to use a Colspan. Okay, so I want to merge R1C2 and R1C3. Now, when you're talking about merge of column, it always starts from the left. So meaning, R1C2 will consume R1C3. So from the word consume, mawagtang si R1C3, it becomes one with R1C2. Okay? Are you following? So how can I do that? So I have to go to R1C2 nga area. And I will do there my, what you call this one, a merging of column. So let's go. Where's the R1C2? Dara? Here. Kadi siya. So I will do here, PD Colspan equals 2. Now, since ang iyang i-consume guys, si R1C3, you need to delete R1C3. Okay? Okay, delete that R1C3. There, save. Then, there you go. It becomes 1. Okay, are you following so far? Oh, it's not necessary that your the leftmost are Gregorio, what?
Apil na siya sa activity sa kanay mo hindi present.
Oh, later. Later. Okay. Now, next. Okay, give me some akon guys, column nga akong emerge. You cannot merge a column na separate to the, let's say, sir, I want to merge R3C1 and R4C4. That cannot be. Okay? Tilagyo mo na sila. Okay, sige, ako na lang. I want to
C1.
merge. Yes, what?
R3C1 o R3C3.
Kanin tulo, R3C1 hantod dire. Ano yung R3C3? So you have to go to R3C1. Okay, R3C1 here. And then you do the Colspan. So if you notice, ningon mo R3C1 to R3C3. So meaning, that would be 3 columns. So you put 3. Since i-consume mo si R3C2, si R3C3, then you have to delete those. Yeah, save. Then, taran! Maybe you have a question like, sir, what happened if the consumed column is not deleted? Okay, let's try. Kung unsa may tambo, kung dili na to delete. Okay, ato na ibalik. Sige, let's try to save this one. Kung dili na nimo i-delete, your table will be broken. Maguba siya, guys. Look, di ba? Guba unag naong. Okay. Guba unag naong. Murag picture ni Kuan. Kinsa ni Mike Defense.
Sir, ang kanang course man to kay ang mga boxes man sir no. Ilan mga boxes sir no.
Unsa ang mga ang Colspan?
Oh.
Kung may Colspan, you are going to merge columns. Mamanik, when you see columns, guys, horizontal siya. Okay, horizontal siya. Okay, let's do the vertical, which is the row. Okay. Dapat siyang i-delete, no? Okay, so there you go. Okay na yung one table. Okay. Now, let's try to have a row. Now, the problem, okay. Kung sa may pwede nga ma-merge sa to sa row din. Now, remember, I cannot merge anymore R2C2 and R3C1. You can only merge different, the same rows. Oh, I mean, the same column nga naa siya sa mga rows. For example, let's say, R1C1 and R2C1 can be merged by rowspan. R1C4, R2C4, R3C4 can be merged also. Okay? Sige, let's try. Sa may gusto ninyo, let's say, sige, pick. Gamay lang mong mga pilihan na guys.
So, sa usara siya ka-lane, sir. Pwede mag-correspond.
Rowspan.
Pwede. Sa usara siya ka-row.
Oh, so sa ka-row na siya.
Hindi siya pwede paparog, sir.
Pabarog kani R1C4, kani ba kani. I mean, kani siyang R1C4, R2C4, R3C4. Pwede na mo i-merge. Sige, ato i-merge
Pero
ito lo.
kami bahala sir nga unsa mong buhaton ana or
Wala pa ako naghatag ng instruction go. Wala pa ako naghatag ng instruction.
Oh,
So just
yeah, sir. Pwede na siya pa-kuan, sir.
sige, naikuan dilis ni na Victoria. You want R1C4 and R2C4. Sige, so duara. So this one and this one. Okay, now, remember this guys ha. Earlier, I am telling you that when you merge a column, it always starts from the left. Right? Left ha? Okay. Now, when it comes to rows, when it comes to rowspan, it always starts from the top. So meaning, ang naa sa taas, maoy mo consume sa ubos. Okay, next. Sige, let's try. So if you are going to merge R1C4 and R2C4, so you have to go to R1C4 to do the merging. Okay? So let's go to our code. So R1C4, where are you? Oh, sorry. Yes, there you are. R1C4, dala. Okay, sorry.
Sir, pwede sa ano sa sir sa nagpad sir kailangan na po snipping tool.
Okay, bahala. Okay, sige, R1C4, dire. This is a little bit tricky, guys. Wala sila nagtupad sa code niyo. Sa output mo, nagtupad siya, pero sa code wala. Okay. So we do rowspan equals 2. Okay, let's go back to our output. Unsay mo i-consume? R2C4. So you go to R2C4, this one, and you have to delete that because it's consumed already by this one. Okay, let's try what will happen. Observe this one. The load. Okay? So you have now your rowspan. Are we clear, guys?
Yeah.
Okay? Now, sir, how about sir, kung ang R1C4, akong i-pour drink. Kung i-pour na nimo, you have to make sure na napakay makonsume nga balik tulog, balik upat. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, R3C4, R4C4 must be deleted. Why? Because it changed it into 4. What happened if you don't delete it? Again, it will your table becomes a little bit messy. So broken yung mga table. So you need to delete R3C4 at R4C4. Look. Saan to? R3C4. Kini R3C4, delete. And then R4C4, delete. Reload. Okay? You can use the R1C something, guys, for your guide, and then later on you can delete those. Okay. Then you can now put some background color. So let's try to put some background color. ADBG color. Let's say red. So atong pamutangan ang tanang background color. Galalahi yung background color. Let's say this is blue. And this one here must be green. Here. Let's say jello. And here is maroon. And here is pink. And here is okay. Let's say this is black. Cyan. Say powder blue. I don't know if there's a powder blue. Okay. Hello. There you go. Then if you want to delete those squad, pwede rin may delete. Big question, guys. Sige, do you still want another example before I give you your XR 1-3? Do you want some example, another example? Yes, you can. Pwede kayo mo picture, guys. You can do anything you want sa one. Screenshot lang mo. You want to screenshot the code? Sige. So, I'll just show you the code and the atong tarungon ng code, guys, sa atong kayo madili mahukot. Sige. First, lisura din ninyo makuha. Ato ato ikuan kanang si tawagan ni ang tama na tong spacing para there you are. Okay. Ano? Sige. You can screenshot now the code and the output. Mas nindot man gud na color because para kabaw kaasa dapit ang kanang column mag-asa ni nga kanya column. Okay, I'll give you 20 seconds. 1.
Sir, pwede lang may correct, sir.
Ano, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now next. I'll give you now your exercise number 1. Okay? Now, I want you to create. Sige, ako ibutang dire. Ako ibutang dire.
What?
Sige, 5 by 5 table. And design. Ay, sorry. Langos mo guys ha. And apply Colspan and rowspan. Then put some basic color. Okay? Okay. And I note here guys, you have to put width and height for the table. Put width, say height, and center.
Sir, ang instruction sana, sir, ba nasa Moodle?
Wala pa na ako. I-screenshot lang ni guys. Inanay siya guys ba, para advice lang ako ninyo ba, kay this is not really lisod, no? Para dili mo makalimot ba, kay ang tendency mo ninyo, it's already 2 quarters, no? And I've been encountered this one repeatedly. You will be asking later, no? Karon 3rd quarter pa, first day. So, ini ka 8 weeks, ini ka 8 meetings ani, or let's say 6 meeting, na di mong utan na, sir, kung saan itong extra 1? So, although we're obliged to answer you, but advice lang, so that kung pwede rama ninyo unta dito mo mubuhatan na. So kung for example, let's say I give it this to you right now, so you do it right away. Okay? So now ang tayo mood B ani, di ba? So you can use that mood B. And the good thing about this one, not only the mood B, you have actually all the time. Mas na problema because magsalig mo because you have all the time, pwede rin niya unya-unyaon. Pero the disadvantage of unya-unyaon later on, forget na yun. Sa ganito buhaton sa computer?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
When ang deadline na, sir?
Doon na lang ako mabutang deadline. Kailangan mo butangan ng deadline, guys. Pwede tomorrow.
Sir, next year lang
Okay.
deadline, sir. Next year ang deadline.
Actually,
Kaya halangan pa kung understand.
Saba de artist next year. So, di ka ganahan mo grade 7.
Oh.
Orte? Okay, next year naman siya.
Ayaw tomorrow. It's so unfair.
Mga Friday na siya. Friday sa alas 12.
Ayaw, next Wednesday, please.
Okay, next Wednesday. Sige, next Wednesday.
Yay!
Take note. Okay, again, take note of the file name. It's been 3 quarters already. But still some of you doesn't know how to follow very simple instruction. Okay. Very simple instruction. File name. Ano yung file name, guys? Kung sa ganyan file name, can you please read it for me? Guys,
One dash last name.
XR1-3.
underscore.
Underscore last name.
But again, not the word last name, ha? It should be your last name. Happy birthday, Bon. Next Wednesday pa di ay. Sige. Mga birthday gift na ko ni mo, Bon. Wednesday is the deadline of your extra 1-3. Okay? So, any questions? Sige, let's try to watch. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry, no? You cannot pass it today. Why? I still don't have the third quarter folder. Okay. Why nangutana, sir? Asa yung submit? Listen, ha? You're going to submit to this one. Kaning nga folder, ha? I will be sharing this one to you later, maybe tonight. Comp 6 C kay Chavez man mo, and then 3RD QTR underscore your last name. Mauna nga folder ang inyong submitan. No? This is actually the
ugma na mo what din, sir.
ugma pa mong pasa ni. I mean, ugma pa mo pwede makasubmit.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir,
You may do it right now. You may do it right now by just saving it in your own computer. Okay, so saving it on your own computer, and then later on, kung makita na ninyo ang inyong link, then you can submit it there. Okay? I want to watch the work of Becky, but I still don't have the folder, Mandi. I am very busy with the grades, guys, right now, and our LM. Okay? So, any questions before we go to your health break? Then, Von invited me for your birthday. Let's not have a class. Let's go to your house. Just kidding.
Atara si Sir, tapad si Sir.
Hindi siya pwede stay for now because we're still in pandemic, actually. We are still, but mingo na nga, pero but we're still ingat. Careful pagyapon, okay? Okay, now, I will stop the recording so that I can have my own copy. By the way, guys, question lang. Can you see the recording after? Can you watch it?
Dili, sir. Kailangan mo i-share na mo, sir, para makita
Okay,
na
this
mo.
is very good, though. This is
Sir.
that is why I want to have my own recording, no. That is why akong giputol nya human ibalik na to sa para ang akong i-share niya ninyo para mangayo mo video nako. Ang ako rang what do you call this one? Only my subject. Okay? So let me stop my recording now, so because we're done with the naman. Then after a few seconds